I didn't break up with him because he cheated. I broke up with him because of how calm he was when I realized he had. We'd been together almost 3 years. Lived together. Shared routines. Groceries. A calendar on the fridge. One night I was on the couch watching a show, scrolling on my phone, when his iPad lit up. A message preview popped up from a name I didn't recognize. Just 3 words. I miss last night. My stomach dropped, but I didn't say anything. I waited until he came out of the shower. Sat next to him. Acted normal. Then I asked, very casually, "Who's under her?" He didn't ask what I meant. He didn't even look surprised. He just said, "Why are you going through my stuff?" That's when I knew. I asked him if he was seeing someone else. He leaned back, crossed his arms, and stared at me. Not angry. Not guilty. Just annoyed. He said, "You're overreacting." I asked him how long it had been going on. He sighed. Like I was inconveniencing him. "Does the timeline really matter?" he said. I felt like I couldn't breathe. I asked if he loved her. He laughed a little and said, "Love is a strong word." Then he looked at me and said something I still hear in my head. "You're being emotional. Let's talk about this tomorrow." I told him I needed honesty now. He stood up, towered over me, and said, "I'm not doing this tonight." And then he went to bed. I stayed on the couch all night, replaying every moment of the last year, every time he was distant, every time he said I was too sensitive. The next morning, he acted normal. Made coffee. Asked if I wanted breakfast. Like he hadn't shattered something I could never put back together. When I told him I couldn't stay with someone who minimized me like that, he said, "So you're really throwing this away over one mistake?" That was the moment I realized he'd already rewritten the story. In his version, I wasn't betrayed. I was dramatic. I packed my things quietly. He watched me from the doorway and said, "You're going to regret this." Maybe I will. But I'd regret staying more.